Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jared. We're going to get straight to it today. In today's video, we're going to talk about Xbox. Microsoft just announced some major layoffs that is affecting their gaming division. They're laying off about 9,000 people. That's very unfortunate to them people that had lost their jobs. Prayers go out to them. Now, I have a quick article that I'm going to go through. I'll leave the link in the description below. Here we go. So this article is by Tom Warren. Microsoft is laying off as many as 9,000 employees. Again, that's very unfortunate, man. Microsoft confirmed is laying off as many as 9,100 employees, or about 4% of its workforce, in yet another round of cuts this year. Employees in Microsoft's Xbox division, known as Microsoft Gaming, are being hit hard by these layoffs. Xbox leader Phil Spencer said in this message to the team, "To position gaming for an enduring success and allow us to focus on strategic growth areas, we will end or decrease work in certain areas of the business and follow Xbox lead in removing layers of management to increase the ability and effectiveness." Bloomberg reports that the new Microsoft-owned King division that makes Candy Crush is cutting about 10% of its employees, or 200 people, while other units like ZeniMax have also confirmed that they are cutting jobs. Microsoft is laying off more than 70 people at its Forza Motorsport studio Turn 10, as well as canceling its Perfect Dark and Elder Wild games. The studio behind Perfect Dark, the initiative, are also closing as part of these layoffs. So they had major layoffs less than 2 months after Microsoft announced it was cutting 6,000 employees. Microsoft laid off 1,900 Activision, Blizzard, and Xbox employees. Activision Blizzard is the guys who make Call of Duty. I don't want to hear that about a Call of Duty studio. And as bad as the game is right now, I don't get it. And this is the memo that the big dog, Phil Spencer, sent to the employees. I already mentioned this. Today, we are sharing decisions that will impact colleagues across our organization to position gaming for enduring success, blah, blah, blah. This is mainly what I want to read. "I recognize that these changes come at a time when we have more players, games, and gaming hours than ever before. Our platform, hardware, and game roadmap have never looked stronger." Why are you laying off 9,000 people? Now, they are talking about Microsoft itself as a company, not just Xbox and the gaming division, but that's unfortunate. Why are people losing their jobs when you're profiting right now? Now, I really don't know what's going on. Xbox just announced a partnership with AMD to continue to make their chips for their Xbox devices, and even a first-party console will be coming soon. They just partnered with Asus with the Xbox Ally X and Meta with the virtual reality head. Xbox has slapped their logo on both of them. Xbox Game Pass has its most subscribers than it ever has, and they're profiting as a company right now. Now, Game Pass is the best thing that they have going right now. They have the most subscribers they've ever had. No one wants to play on an Xbox Series X or S, though. Now, what does all this even mean for Xbox? I just need Xbox to define what they are. If they're a third-party publisher now and they only produce games, be that then. If their user interface is done correctly, they could easily port their own Xbox kind of operating system on other devices that are third-party Xboxes. I just don't know about this Game Pass thing. It's good right now because it has a bunch of games that you can play for a subscription, but the very moment they increase the prices of Xbox Game Pass, which they will, it'll slowly creep up from $20 now to being $24 to being $28 to then being $35. You're going to lose people. At that point, then what is Xbox? Now, they've already confirmed the first-party Xbox. If they walk that back and actually cancel that as well, that's disappointing to see. Now, Microsoft and Xbox are the hottest things to talk about right now. I don't want to bash them as a company, but they just have a lot going on. It's not concrete, and I really don't know the vision of the Xbox company at this point. I did a review, you can check it out, of the PlayStation 5 Pro, and they are also partnered with AMD with Project Amethyst, and they're working on their AI frame generation that they're implementing in their games next year. It's concrete. I know what I'm getting from them, and they already told us exactly what they're doing. Why can't we get information like that from Xbox? We have to decode what they're telling. Microsoft dumped a ton of money into AI themselves, artificial intelligence. So I'm sure that plays a part in this whole thing. Again, this is unfortunate that people actually had to lose their jobs. We just have to wait and see what's going on. Everyone on the internet is talking about this. If you ever check this video out, I appreciate the support. Thank you always. I'm out.